Before we start the movie, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content we upload. Diana is an English teacher at a high school in Texas. One day, she drives to work, and when she arrives, she begins teaching her class, hands out exam papers, and talks with her students. A student named Eric asks if he can borrow a book from her, and Diana agrees and gives it to him. That night, Diana goes to a bar with her roommate, Sophia, so they can have a drink together. Sophia notices a message on Diana's phone from Eric, and when she learns about their relationship and that they are together, she congratulates her for finding someone who loves her. Diana then goes to Eric's house, and he gets into the car with her. They spend some time together, and while talking, Eric tells her that he has to go and that he will see her tomorrow before saying goodbye. The next day is the last day of school before the Thanksgiving break. After Diana finishes her class, the students leave, including Eric, who flirts with his teacher, making her feel embarrassed and causing her face to turn red. Diana then goes to the teacher's room, where her colleagues talk with her and invite her for a drink after work, but she says she can't accept because her brother is coming to visit. Diana meets her brother, Hunter, and it becomes clear that their mother is suffering from a mental illness. He tells her that their mother hasn't been well lately. As they talk more about their mother, Diana feels uneasy and worried about her, so she decides to leave quickly. The next day, she wakes up to find Eric sleeping beside her. They talk about their relationship, saying it will last a long time, maybe forever. Diana feels very happy with him and tells him she has never been this happy in her life before. At another time, Diana is talking with Sophia when she receives a message from Eric asking her to send him a picture because he misses her. Sophia continues talking, but Diana ignores her, goes to her room, and takes a photo of herself. Sophia then tells her she will take her to a party where she will meet her friends, so they go together. At the party, a man talks to Sophia, and Diana feels uncomfortable. Another man interrupts and joins them, and the two men start talking about Diana, saying that since she is a teacher, any student would want to be with her. This makes Diana even more upset, so she goes to Sophia, takes her car key, and leaves for home. When she arrives, Diana tries to call Eric, but he doesn't answer. She leaves him a voice message saying she misses him and then goes to sleep. One day, Diana visits Sophia's family, and they watch TV together. Diana goes to Sophia's room to rest on the bed, and Sophia follows her, telling her that her family likes having her around. Diana returns to work at the school, where a colleague tells her that an inappropriate photo of a girl is spreading among the students and that no sensible girl would send such a picture. Diana feels upset because she did the same thing with Eric. She meets him outside the school and asks him to delete the photo she sent him a few days ago. Eric tells her he wants to see her that night. Diana tells him that Sophia is not home that day, so he can stay over. That night, Diana tells him she will be his partner at the school dance and take him with her, but Eric refuses, saying another girl has already invited him and that he should accept her invitation so no one becomes suspicious about their relationship, especially since Diana is his teacher. Diana feels jealous but is forced to agree without arguing. On another day at work, Diana is in class with her students, who joke about taking girls to the dance, and she joins in the jokes as well. Later, she grades the students' exam papers when she receives a call from Eric, and they agree to meet at Eric's brother's house. When they arrive at the house, Eric already knows where his brother's spare keys are hidden, so he opens the door and goes inside with Diana, and they spend the night together. When the vacation begins, Diana and Eric drive together to a farmhouse to enjoy their time, deciding to stay there for a week. Diana wakes up while Eric is still asleep beside her, so she goes outside for a walk, enjoying the peace and freedom, feeling relieved that no one might catch her with him. She returns home quietly so she doesn't wake him, but Eric pretends to be asleep and suddenly scares her. A car suddenly arrives at the farmhouse, and Eric realizes it belongs to his father's employee who works on the farm. The man is just checking on the place, but Diana becomes worried that he might tell Eric's father that he saw her there. Eric, however, isn't concerned at all and downplays the situation. Diana gets angry and tells him he has no idea what it would mean for her if anyone found out she was involved with one of her students. Eric tries to calm her down, but she remains very tense and tells him she wants them to take a break until things settle down. The atmosphere becomes tense and gloomy, completely different from before. When Eric tries to get close to her, Diana pushes him away. After the vacation ends, Diana returns to her normal life. At school, She feels extremely anxious, especially when she sees Eric in class acting completely normal, as if nothing had happened. At home, Diana watches TV, and when Sophia returns with her boyfriend, Diana goes to her room to rest but cannot sleep because she keeps thinking about Eric. The next day is the school dance, and Diana sees Eric dancing with another girl. She goes to the bathroom, and the girl follows her in. Diana looks at her for a long time, thinking about telling her the truth about her relationship with Eric, but she decides to stay silent. Diana buys a bottle of alcohol to try to forget the anxiety that has been controlling her life lately. She continues to check Eric's Facebook profile, staring at his photos for a long time. One day, unable to bear it anymore, Diana asks Eric to meet her after school. He asks why, and she tells him she misses him and wants him to stay over. He agrees. Suddenly, another teacher walks into the classroom without knocking, and Eric is surprised that Diana no longer seems worried about appearances when they're alone, as she used to be. She tells him she no longer cares about what people think, whatever happens, happens. That night, Eric visits her as promised. While they are together, Diana breaks down crying. When Eric tries to comfort her, she pushes him away, then pulls him back again. He becomes confused by her behavior. When Sophia returns home, Eric decides to leave because he can't handle the way Diana is acting. She begs him to stay, crying and saying she'll do anything he wants, but he tells her she's acting crazy and that she's sick, then leaves. Sophia sees Diana running after him. Diana gets into her car and drives to Eric's house, texting him to come outside so they can talk, but he refuses. She then calls customer service to connect her to the landline at his house. Eric's father answers and says Eric is busy. Diana loses control, hitting her head against the seat and steering wheel. She gets out of the car, sneaks to Eric's window, knocks on it, and begs him to come outside. She speaks hysterically, saying she will fix everything and that they will stay together no matter what happened. Eric's father comes outside to check on him, and Eric tells Diana he's not interested in her and that she should leave. Devastated, Diana gets back into her car and drives aimlessly through the night until morning. She goes to a hotel, rents a room, and tries to calm herself down and think rationally about what happened. She checks her voicemail and finds 2 messages. The first is from Sophia, saying she's worried about her, but Diana doesn't listen to it fully. She opens the second message and realizes it's from the school principal, asking her to return immediately because there is an urgent issue involving a student named Eric. Diana collapses onto the bed, crying hysterically, realizing that her relationship with Eric has been exposed and that her professional and social life has been destroyed, with no way back. The film ends. If you enjoyed the movie, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content we post.